The slave is going to rule over everything. Check this out. So we're continuing our section here, just going verse by verse through the Gospel of Mark chapter 10 right now. We're starting at verse 35. So just follow along. Each day we're getting a little bit further and further along. So encourage you to join, subscribe, watch as we continue. It says in verse 35, "Then James and John, the sons of Zebedee, came to him, to Jesus, saying,
'Teacher, we want you to do whatever we ask you to do.'"
It's crazy how they were so bold, like gimme, gimme, gimmes. And he said to them, "What do you want me to do for you?" This is always, there's a couple times, a couple people Jesus asked this question to. What do you want me to do for you? Man, what would your response be if Jesus asked you that question? Pretty important, and it also shows a lot what's going on in your heart. It definitely showed what was going on in these guys' hearts. It says in verse 37, they said to him, "Grant us that we may sit, one on your right hand and the other on your left hand, in your glory." But Jesus said to them, "You do not know what you ask. Are you able to drink the cup that I drink, and be baptized with the baptism that I am baptized with?" They said to him,
"We are able."
They had no clue. They thought they were going straight to the palace, not to the cross, not to persecution and martyrdom. Jesus said to them, "You will indeed drink the cup that I drink, and be baptized in the baptism that I am baptized with. But to sit at my right hand and on my left hand is not mine for me to give, but is for whom it has already been prepared." And the 10 heard it, and they became greatly displeased at James and John. Yeah, why were they upset? I think the key is they were upset because they didn't think about it first. How did they beat us to it? But Jesus called them to himself and said to them, "You know that those who are considered rulers over the Gentiles lord it over them, and their great ones exercise authority over them. Yet it shall not be so among you. But whoever desires to become great among you shall be your servant, and whoever desires to be first shall be slave of all. For even the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give his life a ransom for many." How do you know if you're actually a slave? How do you know this? Well, a lot of it comes to your response. So if you are slaving around in the church nursery or the kitchen or cleaning or doing this stuff, and someone acts to you, treats you like you are a slave or a servant, how do you respond to them? Especially if you're doing all this stuff and nobody notices. If you get angry when someone treats you like you were a slave. A good slave actually did all of their tasks very efficiently, but just disappeared into the background.
"Yes, Lord, I want to be a slave, just so long as everybody knows I'm serving you."
It's this idea, I want to be the greatest. I want to be MVS, most valuable slave of the year. And honestly, guys, we all wrestle with this. But the key is, if you really want to be great, you need to be servant of all. The best exercise for your heart is stooping down and raising somebody else up. As we serve that other person, our heart's going to grow soft towards them. What do we all want to hear from the Lord when we die? We want to hear those words, "Well done, good and faithful servant," or slave. Enter into the joy of the Lord. Your heart is being prepared even now to become more of a servant of the Lord by serving other people. When you aren't acknowledged by other people, the Lord will repay you. It will come out in the end, as long as we are doing things for Him, not for our own glory. God sees you even now. He sees what you're going through. He wants to take you to a better place, ultimately to be a ruler with him in heaven. As we just serve, we learn to serve people here for his glory. I sure love you guys.